Hello, everyone. As you saw in yesterday's video, I got demoted back into this Gold 1 division, and I will be playing here for at least the next week. I do have goals to get back into Master 2. I do need to get promoted by the end of the week. Currently, I've got quite a bit of work to do, but I did finish yesterday on a 2-game win streak. I am going to get into a few more duels here today, and I'm going to hope that this win streak keeps going and I can move up in the rankings. So let's get into it. See the Chevy truck here. Probably means that we're in North America. Perhaps out west. I mean, these mountains do kind of look like western U.S., perhaps Idaho. Actually, no. That's a European license plate. I was completely mistaken. It's definitely a European license plate. These houses look... Move it over to Austria here. The other player also goes in Austria, and it was in Norway. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. It looked a lot like the U.S. I mean, that Chevy truck. I mean, I'd expect that to be in the U.S., but oh well. Okay, right away. I mean, this is Iceland. So let's take a look around. Yeah, bright yellow bollards. I'm gonna go up here in Iceland. Place the pin. Other player goes in Sweden, and it was Iceland. Should do a ton of damage. Okay, that appeared to be Spanish. So it appears to be in the south. I mean, my guess is this should be Mexico. Place the pin here in Mexico City. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm going to go ahead and place the pin here. Another player goes in Argentina, and it was Costa Rica. Okay, interesting. I've actually never seen Costa Rica before. Interestingly enough. Okay, sun is in the north. He's wide open. I would think this has got to be Brazil. Very flat, maybe down this way. Place the pin. Other player goes Brazil. Oh, wow. That threw me off. It was South Africa. I don't think I have a clue here. Sun may be in the north. Yeah, I'm just not sure how I'm supposed to figure this one out. Is it like, oh, there's a car. Not quite sure where I've seen that before. It's going to go in the middle of France here. Hopefully it's a good guess. Other player goes in Poland. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that was Mexico City. um, sure. I mean, we'll go with that one, though. I mean, that was a tough one. All right. Crystal ball. Okay. Sun is straight south. Maybe this one is Mexico. Certainly correlates. I'm going to go Mexico again. This way. The player goes in Colombia, and it was in Mexico. It was just much further south. Looked much drier. I wouldn't expect the climate there to be that dry. Okay, I see these chevrons over here. White truck, white road lines, and these red chevrons. I think I've seen something like this in like the east of Turkey. A place to pin here. Other player goes in Denmark. Okay, that was Kazakhstan. I mean, I know that there's a truck meta in Kazakhstan. I just wouldn't expect the climate to look quite like that. Very difficult rounds here. Thinking maybe Italy. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go someplace in Italy here. Can't tell on these license plates either. Other player also goes in Italy, and it was Portugal. Okay, so I'm able to knock that player out. I mean, that took a lot of rounds. Couple of guesses I wasn't really too sure on. And then there was a lot of them in there where, I mean, I just had no clue at all where I was. I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, that was a really tough round for me. I mean, there was a lot that I was just thrown off. I wasn't really seeing anything that made a lot of sense in some of these rounds. Luckily, I was able to get out alive on that when I'm able to extend the win streak, moving up in the rankings, so to speak. But geez, I mean, that was like pulling teeth. Anyway, I hope it was entertaining. I'm going to go ahead and get into a another game here. Okay, I got a good looking player. Okay, I got these longer thinking this ought to be Norway. These dashed lines on the side of the road. I mean, it could be Sweden as well. Go up here in Norway. Other player goes in Norway as well. Okay, that was spot on with that guess. Able to do some damage. Okay, I can't get any help on the sun. This woman appears to be dressed in what I would say would be like more like seen in like a Muslim culture. I'm going to go ahead and place the pin here in Indo. I think that should be an all right enough guess. The other player also goes Indo. Okay, it was slightly over to the east, so I'm putting some damage onto this player here. Supposed to be in Europe. I think this could be potentially Austria. I mean, I do see these A-frames. Can't really get a sense of the houses, like where we'd see these. I think they're kind of characteristic in a lot of places. But these A-frames, I think I feel more comfortable than Austria, I guess, here. I'm going to place the pin. Other player goes into Lithuania. Okay, it was at Latvia that time, so able to do a ton of damage to me. Of course, you do find those A-frames in the Baltics. It looks like a Danish bollard right here. I'm going to go Denmark. I'm going to go right in the middle. Other player also goes in Denmark. Okay, and it was much further north. So we're battling here. Red yellow license plate. Okay, that's going to put us in Israel. I guess I really don't have a choice. Maybe outside of Jerusalem here. Could be Tel Aviv. I mean, it could be any of these places. Okay, and it was. I think it was on the other side of the border there, but either way, I mean, a very good guess. I was spot on with it. Okay, I see this white truck this time. This should comfortably put me in Kazakhstan. It's just so hard to guess where in Kazakhstan. I go up here in the north. It looks kind of flat. Other player also goes Kazakhstan, a little bit closer. Doing a chunk of damage to me there with the multiplier. So you see Spanish and Pare puts us in the southern hemisphere. This is Paraguay with these road lines. I mean, not Paraguay, I'm sorry, Uruguay. Let me go ahead and place the pin here. I feel like it's either this or Argentina. I go Uruguay, the other player goes Argentina, and it was Argentina, okay. Right area of the world, so we're battling here, doing a chunk of damage to me. Okay, right away low cam, and I mean, we are in Japan. Terrible at the region guessing of Japan. Okay, there's one of the islands down here. It's able to do a little bit of damage, so I'm gaining some ground here, so to speak. I'm gaining back some ground. Okay. I mean, it looks like the U.S. White license plates and palms. Maybe another one. I can't tell. Maybe this is... California, maybe? I'm also trying to see if I see like an orange on one of these plates. I can't really tell. Yeah, I do need to place the pin out here. Maybe in like NorCal. Hopefully it pays off. The other player goes much further east, and it was in Vancouver. That's going to do enough damage to knock this other player out of the game. So very good game against a very good player. Extending the win streak with that one. Able to advance up into 10th place. And I'm now on a 4-game win streak. So it's kind of funny. I mean, that first game I played was like kind of pulling teeth. And then I played the second one. And it seems like the cards, let's say, the cards that I was being dealt seemed a little bit easier for me to interpret. That first game, I mean, I feel like it was all over the place. Very confusing on a lot of those rounds. So anyway, though, I played 2 good games so far. I came away with 2 victories. I mean, that's what we're after, is winning the game. Sometimes it doesn't matter how ugly it is, as long as you are getting the victory at the end. So I'm going to get into another game while I'm hot. I got this 800 rating now. Hello. Okay, it appears to be a Latin. I can't tell where the sun is. It seems like it's north. No, day. That does say day. I think if it was Portuguese, it would say do, like D-O. I would think this is probably like Argentina then. Place the pin here. Other player goes, oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the other player was Brazilian. I mean, they knew right where they were. Thought I was reading Spanish. Estes. Okay, well. Oh, I know where I am. This is in New Mexico. There's I-40. Perhaps it's somewhere on I-40 in New Mexico. I'm going to place the pin here. The play goes to Mexico, and it was on I-40 in New Mexico. Very good guess. So I'm able to do some damage there. I got a long way to go in this game. I mean, after that massive blunder in the first round. Okay, what we got? Sun is in the north. I feel like these are like gum trees. I'm going to go Australia here. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. The player goes South Africa, and it was Australia. Okay, so back in the driver's seat. Northern green license plate. I think this is Norway. I think Norway. It might be Norway. I also see this character right here with the O and the line through. But I think on like commercial vehicles or something, they have green license plates. I'm gonna go ahead and place the pin up here. Other player goes in Finland, and it was Norway. A little bit closer there, so I'm able to do some damage. Flip it around here. I can't tell on these bollards. Maybe this is New Zealand. If it's, well, it looks like it kind of wraps around. It looks like we are driving on the left. Yeah, that would make sense. I'm going to go in the southern part of New Zealand here. Other player goes in Europe, and it was the southern part of New Zealand. That's going to knock this other player out of the game. Okay, very good. Had a blunder in that first round. The Brazilian player knew exactly where they were in Brazil. I was able to come out ahead on that one. So got a 5-game win streak going here. Slowly but surely moving my way up into this top 5 that would allow me to be promoted. I am going to shut it down here, though, while I am ahead on a 5-game win streak and an 806 rating overall. So I'm back over 800, feeling pretty good. I think some of the games that I played, I could have played a little bit better, but like I said earlier, as long as I'm getting the wins, I think that's all that matters. So I will be back tomorrow with more duels.